Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again. TCM and Leviathan Gaming. Unfortunately, we did not get word that the teams were going live, so we are back up with TCM versus LG right now. LG trying to push in towards last. TCM's Byte is up with Ubercharge. I am eXtine, not from VanillaTV, but casting with these guys as they're doing a fantastic job here at i46 and joined by Arcs for this game. What's up, Arcs?
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, we're just, at the moment, we're following TCM on their last. Heavy is being run by LG, and they're making a push up top. The Uber has been popped, but there's one soldier trying to get a kill over on this demo man, but he's going to struggle to take down this Heavy as well. They need way more damage than he can produce. Heavy's just mowing him down. He has got a health pack. And wow, Hocz actually takes down Mackey and gets out with his medic alive. So TCM doing not bad so far, but LG do have this crucial Uber advantage, and, well, they'll probably be pushing in soon.
We also had spawns by both scouts for Leviathan Gaming. Big bomb in though. Oh, and Hocz, right as he goes down to the pipe from Banny, gets the kill on Shade. So very nice play there.
Yeah, just having a look at TCM building this Uber on their last, and with Shade down, it means that they're probably going to be the ones who are pushing out. I'm just having a look to see if any scouts are in position, or like Cyzer or Clockwork, if they're just in a position where they could go round for a back cap, but I think at this level of TF2, TCM will have all of the exits covered, and I'm not sure if they'll be able to just sneak round. So we can probably expect TCM to start making a push. They are leaving one Heavy on last, I guess just in case there's spies or something, but Clockwork is running Sniper. Just waiting to see where he's defended from, but TCM making a push out now again with just a soldier and a medic. One soldier has gone aggressive, and Kaidus and Byte take down Shade yet again. They've still got to deal with Banny up on top near these rocks. He's taken a lot of damage so far, but he's got a nice height advantage. Hocz jumps in, manages to take down Mackey as well, and TCM, 3 players alive, 2 players. They've got their Heavy on last, 1 scout outside. If he can finish off this soldier, who's, well, pretty much full health, then they might be in a great position to take back this second capture point.
Yeah, really good plays by Hocz there. Does end up being taken out, but really great work as he was jumping in and getting aggressive there.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. So TCM will be looking to make their way over to this midpoint. They are still running that Heavy, and he will be pushing forward now. Soldier of Zebbosai jumped up to try and pressure Demo Man. Now Kaidus coming in as well, not really dealing much damage. Kaidus gets sniped by Mackey. Mackey running Sniper. That's an interesting one, but now scouts up on the point. I think TCM might have to bail with this. They've got 3 players under half HP. And yeah, I don't think they're going to get much done as Tyrone and his team start pushing forward.
And Byte on the crits Krieg, but, you know, not really able to take advantage of that. Kaidus back up. Maybe they'll use it here, kind of concede. Oh, big kill by Kaidus on Clockwork. This is a good opportunity for this. They'll use them. There it is. There's the pop coming in. Big sticky right on top of Banny. Mackey got a machete kill in there somewhere. Byte still staying alive, though. Shade with the Uber charge. And then a big bomb in from Ty. TCM's Byte craters down after he gets popped into the air. It's a very nice play there by Tyrone. Byte not able to surf his way to safety. And it's just Zebbosai up. He's behind, though, at choke. Coming in to the point now. He does delay the capture, which that forward charge. I think a block that Shade is not going to get forward. That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it is crucial there. The block very, very important to stop that forward cap, and TCM holding on to that. Zebbosai was actually pushed into middle. I think he didn't even realize that the rest of his team were eliminated, and he was like, oh, hang on a minute, I need to get back to my capture point and defend this. And, well, a scout came out at the same time. So now TCM with that crits, they haven't got it yet, but is naturally building faster than the Uber charge, and they are making their way forward. They do have a soldier of Zebbosai lagging behind just to make sure that there was no cheeky back cap coming in, because obviously with a lot of time on that point. The TCM have lost Byte in the process, so no crits Krieg push for them. And while only Kaidus and Zebbosai alive, they've got a lot to do here against the 6 players of LG.
Just had to make a quick change there. But, yeah, Byte, a big loss there. Shade's going to have a very large Uber advantage. There goes Kaidus as well. That's not the player that you want to lose when you're getting ready to defend last point.
No, this could be crucial here. The Uber has come in, 2 scouts leading the charge, pressuring players back. Hocz jumps up top, but no one was there to block the point. And, well, LG 1-0 so far after coming out on top in the first map. TCM, let's see how they respond.
And oh, okay, never mind. I am with us. I thought for a second we had a problem with camera. I am running camera now. We didn't get to see the middle fight there, but we did see some good things from TCM as they were playing defense on last point. Let's see how this mid fight goes. Byte going up ramp room right now.
Let's have a look. We do have a jumping soldier coming over. They're pressuring LG backloads in that corner. Great demo man spam, but Clockwork comes out, takes down Rebeli, and a jumping Mackey takes down Byte. TCM falling apart here, but the LG players are so weak. They still have Kaidus alive. Can Kaidus go huge here? Takes down one of the scouts of Cyzer. He's got a weak Clockwork to go. He's going to be picking up this mini health pack, but he's just eating a sticky on the way, and it looks like he's running away. Now Medic's coming to join the fight with his arrow, thinking, well, wondering if he can get a shot over on Kaidus, but he's forced to retreat, and Kaidus single-handedly capping that mid out.
Yeah, we definitely see the strength of the crossbow. A bit more popular nowadays, especially since they buffed the reload of that. And Shade just trying to help out there. Missed a couple very close arrows. Could have swung middle in LG's favor with Clockwork there. And they're poking again here. Tyrone and Shade very close in. Banny does go down. Then the Uber being popped. I guess Shade getting kind of low on health there. They have pushed Byte back with Kaidus, who's on choke. And Clockwork just right on top of him. Not getting any frags though. Tyrone kills Kaidus. Nice play there.
Yeah, very nice indeed. Just having a look. Byte's reasonably weak. Nearly has his Uber charge though, but LG taking that midpoint. They're pushing in already. I don't think Byte's really got the players close to him. He's just got a soldier and a scout, and he's probably going to have to pop this Uber. He's holding on to it even though he's very weak. It's a great play for him. Keeping that ready for this mid push. They don't want to surrender that Uber advantage. Now it's Demo sending the scout through to go and pressurize Banny. Banny actually got meat shotted backwards by quite a lot, and now the two scouts coming in. Rebeli's just reloading, seeing if he could get some time on this midpoint as well, and they're trying to push forward as much as they can, and they're doing a good job, but I'm a bit worried that LG are going to be coming back in with this Uber charge that's, well, nearly built.
Yeah, good back and forth here, trading Ubers to trade the middle point. LG with that charge. We'll see if they can get in here. It was a good double Uber, or sorry, double scout Uber by Byte. Right now, though, Byte pushed back to 35 health, taking a little bit of splash around the corner. Tyrone bringing some heat there. A lot down for TCM. There they go. That's a wipe.
Yeah, TCM just there. They tried to just push behind, realizing that mid's going to cap slower than the fourth point. And the Uber combo chased them, and actually a scout came out of that lower door and dealt so much damage to them. Complete wipe. They all, well, 4 of the players dying at the same time, and our soldier in the spawn. In fact, loads of them are in the spawn, and maybe this is an opportunity for a scout to run all the way through to last while they're there. They have to all change spawn, which they have done. And now LG with a considerable 40% Uber advantage. TCM setting up with a heavy on last. Let's see if they can hold this.
Yeah, that was a good spawn camp opportunity. Mackey still kind of waiting out there to see what's up. They're going to start pushing in now that they have the Uber charge ready to go. Pretty much ready to go, 90%. We'll see if they go ramp side here. I think that's a fairly popular attack route in both communities. Starting to move in through the front door, though, it seems. Tyrone jumping in aggressively, trying to get towards Byte. Can't really cut him off. He's going to dip down low, see where the stickies are up, and then discovers the heavy down low. Tyrone takes him down. Stickies are off the point. Banny coming in. Kaidus getting some kills here. More kills. There's the Uber from Byte, though, coming in at the perfect time. Banny full health, but he's going to have to defend against Kaidus, who still has an Uber. Banny actually just going to jump his way out. Skips the bottle, goes back for the health pack.
Yeah, I saw in a couple of frag movies, Kaidus sitting in that little area where there used to be water in an old version of the map, but right at the back of the capture point, and he just seems to be so effective there, and he's really hard to get to for anyone to come in and deal some damage to him. And I don't know, it's just they need to maybe send a scout underneath and see if they can pressurize him so everyone else can get up onto the point. But I feel that was just great work by Kaidus holding on to that point. But well, LG still controlling this fourth. They've still got the position inside the lobby, and they are still winning 1-0. 18 minutes, 50 seconds remaining on the clock, so plenty of time to go. But it's going to be LG who are probably going to be the ones to make a push here.
Yeah, Ubers are even to the point of not really making a difference. Kaidus and TCM have definitely been playing very strong defense. So LG will have to see what they can do to break the hold here. We do have Cyzer switching over to heavy, and it looks like LG looking to flood the side tunnels once again. Tyrone leading the point. Falling back, actually, they're going to rotate.
Yeah, we've got Banny just trying to pressure in on the side, get a view of where everybody is. He'll be calling that to his team. via the voice comms. It does look like a soldier medic combo is what's going to push now. Instant Uber, Mackey jumping in, forcing that Uber from Byte. They've got a soldier sitting on the point. Heavy's come in from the side of Rebeli and dealt with him. And I think this is a great hold for TCM. Not losing a player, a few players around half health, but I think they've controlled this nicely. But with Clockwork alive and Banny, Clockwork, has he been seen? I saw him from Hocz's point of view, hiding up onto the right, but he's fell back now. And, well, it looks like TCM might be taking back this 4th capture point. Clockwork has gone up top. He is trying to pressure it, buy some time for his team.
Does get Kaidus.
Yeah, manages to get Kaidus, and but they have got the point back for now.
Yeah, pressure on top of Byte. Oh, and then he gets taken down by Banny as Banny comes in. So good retake, but then all of a sudden you got 5-on-3 with Shade up. He is coming from spawn. Hymzi going to step on the point to delay it. He's down to half health, though. Jumping in on Tyrone. Tyrone does get the kill, though. Tyrone down to 27 health. Takes out Rocket from Zebbosai, though. And no more. Zebbosai taken out as well before I could even switch to him. There goes Kaidus. Apologies for the frantic camera work, but Hocz trying to poke in a little bit. Shade staying alive throughout that, and just a slight Uber advantage over Byte. We also have good old Mackey switching over to Sniper. We'll see if he can make anything happen here. Hymzi also on Pyro. She seems to be liking for defense.
Yeah, so we're just following Mackey, and now through this lower doorway, he's zoomed in early, knowing that there's a heavy, thinking if he could get a full charge shot, but actually he's waiting. Or is this a pause? It looks like a pause. Okay, I was going to say he's charging up for a long time here with that sniper rifle. Just looking at a wall, waiting for someone to come around. But evidently there's been some sort of problem. Could actually spoil it. It might be the end of the round here or in 90 seconds. But you never know. They could always defend. Teams nowadays seem to just be pausing, well, whenever they feel like it, really. Sportsmanship's, it's got a lot better, let's say.
Yeah, definitely interesting to see the Rebeli, Hymzi, heavy Pyro defensive combo. As you were watching the last match, do you think that was working for them in defense?
I mean, it does, but I mean, let's be honest. It's a stronger defense, but it's not going to help you when you go to push out. Like, how long have they been on this last capture point for? They've pushed out to their second, but instantly the LG team were back out there, and the way that you normally cap back these, this second point after you make a push is because you get out there and it's too late for them to come back and defend it. Now, we have been unpaused now. He's just looking at Mackey. He did go for a shot on the lower entrance, and now he's going up top to see if he can get a shot over on the medic. Takes down Byte with a headshot. This is going to prompt a push, but they don't have their Uber yet. But they're still going in without it anyway. Pyro setting players on fire left, right, and center, but he gets taken care of. There is still that demo man waiting up in the spawn. He's jumping, down near the capture point. Again, dealing a lot of work, but now that Uber comes into play, he's not going to be able to do anything here. Medic still over in the spawn, and LG 2-0 taking a commanding lead in this matchup.
Yeah, definitely good plays right there. Mackey, I was a little disappointed that he didn't get the first shot that he had lined up, but then he came through with the second. Huge headshot there. Let's see what Banny can do at middle fight here. Already sticking up Choke a little bit. It was there ahead of Kaidus. Apologies, it's Val's fault for the HUD not updating itself. It looks like they're finally triggering. And Banny hits a couple pipes, half health though, getting chased. Kaidus in his face.
Yeah, I've played with both of these teams before, and it's interesting to see the two different styles going on to this midpoint. We had LG sticking together and TCM taking a much wider spread. Soldier of Mackey is trying to get shot on medic, but Byte did jump and, surf that rocket very well over towards that health pack. So TCM with their Uber, LG might be in a bit of trouble here. That's what the pause was for. At some point in the mid-fight, it was Tyrone, I believe, rejoined the game. But I think that was after he died, so I don't think it's too much of an issue there. TCM still with their Uber, going to be taking this fourth point out. Let's see, we do have Mackey on sniper. He's going to be hoping to get a shot over onto the medic. He was over down near that right-hand corridor. I think he got a nice shot on the demo man. And actually, Tyrone's pushing up aggressively to try and force that medic. Medic gets jumped, force the Uber. But Tyrone goes down. TCM will be pushing in over onto this last, and poor Mackey, he might get trapped here.
Yeah, that was good play by Tyrone. Kaidus coming up from below, though. He's going to get stickies in front of the capture point. Going to drop back down. This is 64 health. Gets on with the scout, though. Very nice captured by Rebeli and Kaidus. Going to try to switch my pronunciation to that because I'm saying it wrong, apparently, right? Kaidus?
Kaidus, yep. Do you say Kaidus?
Yeah.
It works. Yeah, it's a nickname. It's not a real word. We can pronounce it how we want. Unless he comes up and tells you otherwise, then that works for all of us.
Banny again gets the early sticky. But a lot of pressure on the Z side, or elbow, whatever you want to call it, from TCM. A couple players going down. Banny trying to get one more kill on Zebbosai. And a lot of trouble here for TCM. Byte is still out here, but he's got 2 scouts on top of him. No chance for some Ubersaw glory. And there goes Rebeli as well. So capture's going to happen on middle point. Clockwork's already at second, but it looks like he's going to... Oh, he is going to stay on second here.
The question is, are they just going to push straight away into the last? I mean, they've got the respawns here. Byte is now building up his Ubercharge. They are only just capping this second. I don't think TCM are going to be able to go out and defend this, which means it's probably going to be another heavy pyro combo, because they need to absorb the damage. Scouts, they can't take many hits, but when you've got a heavy and a pyro, it's just the amount of HP that they have to eliminate before they get the kills. It kind of occupies the demo man. You don't really mind if they go for your heavy or your soldiers, because he'll need like 4 or 5 stickies to kill one of them, and by that time the Uber's out and you're in an even fight. But anyway, LG have pushed in with that Uber. Soldier has gone and taken down Hocz, one of the soldiers. Heavy is still around the point, and actually LG might be in a bit of trouble here. Their medic, scout, and soldier are isolating. They've got to deal with a heavy in a favorable situation, but managed to take him down. Cyzer over onto the medic of Byte. Doesn't manage to get a kill, and the rest of them come in. Oh, and a spy just for just in case. Yeah. Well, 3-1 in favor of LG.
Yeah, that was a good bomb in by Tyrone. What he accomplished with it, he got very low on health, but then saved by Shade with the Ubersaw at the perfect time. But Tyrone bombed in, killed Hocz, and then pushed Byte into the spawn. Then him and Clockwork made sure to take out Kaidus down low. And then after that, you know, that heavy was a little bit of trouble for him, but they just took him out, able to settle down. Big jump in again by Ty, but this time juggled up in the air, taken down. Cyzer and Clockwork get a pair of kills. And still up in the air. Hocz with a little over 100 health, moving back in here.
Yeah, the TCM play is very, very weak. Byte's trying to do what he can to heal them up, but, well, actually, they've surprisingly taken this. I think Banny and Shay could have stayed and got a couple more kills there just because of how weak the players were. But, I mean, we've got the spectator HUD, so we can see their health. They've just got to make some assumptions based on previous damage. However, they have managed to hold on to their Uber, so there is going to be a battle up by this second point. TCM not quite committed to it yet, but we'll probably expect them to go. It looks like Hocz wants to jump, just getting the overheal on their players. A lot of the LG players do have the flashing health symbols, so they might even fancy a chance for a push here, but when they're leading by 2 capture points, 11 minutes remaining, they might just say, well, TCM, why don't you come at us, see what you've got.
Yeah, I think that was maybe the decision-making that was going on with Banny and Shade pulling away from the middle fight. Just saying, yeah, you know what? We got our demo man, we got our medic, that's it. Let's just hang back, let's keep this Ubercharge, and let's get ready to defend, and then maybe work off of that. And right now, it looks like Leviathan Gaming pretty well set up on choke. The scouts rotating to get some buffs real quick. Looks like Banny kind of switching over as well to lay a couple stickies on the flank side as well.
Yeah, so they've got the Uber. The problem is that this is eating into TCM's time, which, I mean, it's running low, and with some of these rounds lasting well over 5 minutes, they're not giving themselves much time, and they need to win this map. I imagine it might go to a golden cap if it is a tie at 3-3. Ubers have been popped for, well, at least for TCM. LG haven't yet popped theirs. They are probably going to push out, but oh, Zebbosai comes up behind Tyrone and he spins and takes him down. Are they going to push out with their Uber? 2 scout combo. In comes Clockwork and Cyzer. Scat gunshots going off everywhere.
Oh,
Medic gets taken down. Demoman has jumped round the back to try and be a hero at this rate. The soldier's jumped up. Gets some damage over onto him. Takes him down. That looked brutal from my point of view. That was an amazing just bone-crunching rocket there. But the 2 scouts of LG still pushing forward to middle. This is going to be the ×4 that they need on that capture point. And Rebeli and Zebbosai, well, I don't think they're going to really be able to do too much here.
Yeah, good aggressive attack from LG after that Ubercharge. That attack not really working for TCM. I'm not really sure what to pin down there. Not the cleanest of Ubers, and they kind of got cleaned up. They weren't able to pressure anything from Shade. The soldier up top here picked out, and then Hocz barely doing any damage to Shade there, unfortunately.
You see, and they are running a heavy pushing in, and that's going to be extremely hard to push out on. And actually, it might be in LG's interest here to slow this game down because, well, the time's in their favor. So now running that heavy, they could potentially just keep them here and wait for TCM to push out because they have that 2-point cushion. This is part of the European style. It means that you can play the clock. And, well, considering TCM are going to need to do something, then... Well, no, in come LG because they realize they have an Uber advantage. Byte has run into the spawn. There are stickies out on the point. They've been detonating out. Kaidus taking down Cyzer. Soldiers of TCM's jumping around behind to try and kill the heavy. He has got an Uber on him, so that heavy's going to struggle to take him down, and a counter heavy as well from Rebeli. Shade and Bani are the only ones left, and they are retreating up top to group up with the rest of their respawning team.
Yeah, that was a really good defense by TCM there. Basically what happened was Ty tried to jump in, tried to make something happen, and then he just got shoved back by an air shot. Not sure who scored it. And then he tried to continue the pressure, but that's where Rebeli was. That's where the entire TCM combo was, and he wasn't really able to get much damage. Rotated a point and shoved down as well. Fanny right behind that scout. Does get one pipe. Oh! The roller ends up getting the kill for him. He was going for the bottle. Only 3 up. A slight Uber advantage for Shade and Leviathan Gaming. Kaidus and Byte backing up. See how aggressive Leviathan gets here. It's like Fanny.
Cyzer was actually going for a little back cap on that last, but Kaidus had it covered. Just thought I'd throw that out there, but despite only having 3 players alive at the time, TCM did have Demo, Heavy, and Medic, and that's a combination I wouldn't want to push through a narrow door against. So, well, they are back on their last again, still struggling to push out, and they need to do something.
Yeah, Mackey working the side. Here comes the push, though. Kaidus goes down. That's a big loss. Hymzi as well, so it's just Rebeli really trying to hold things down. He is getting healed by Byte, but the heavy soldier coming from below the point is going to be able to seal the deal here. They get the kill on both of them, and now a 3-round lead for Leviathan Gaming. 7:15 left. We're going to have to see quite the epic turnaround for TCM to be able to take this map and tie it up, because if they don't take this map, then Leviathan Gaming going to deal the first transatlantic LAN defeat to a European team by the hands of an American, and move forward in this tournament. But TCM by no means eliminated, as we are a double elimination format in this tournament, just really getting started, to be honest.
Yeah, here is where you're going to see the risks being taken. The score will probably balloon from here, either taking it to a close game where TCM gets some rounds back, or LG just storm ahead and take more rounds, because there's a sense of urgency with everything that TCM do. So you're going to see non-Uber pushes coming in, well, coming at them, but LG comfortably winning that middle here, still keeping their medic alive with their Uber. TCM will, I mean, you might as well go for it. As soon as their team are there, they'll probably make a push out, but it depends on if they're trying to just save the game or if they're trying to bring it back to them. Well, by the looks of it, they're just trying to keep the score kind of respectable by sitting back on last with their medic and combo.
Yeah, Zebbosai was on sniper. About all he accomplished was a body shot. Clockwork coming in with the Uber, though, does get Byte. Tyrone taken out mid-air. And now people getting cleaned up. Kaidus still down low. Some stickies coming in. And Leviathan Gaming getting a 5-1 lead here. 550 might be able to push it to that 5 differential win here.
Yeah, they very well might do, and I think they're going to go for it because they want to take the confidence, saying, hey, look, we beat one of your top European teams. What have you got going against us? Like, is it only going to be the Americans who are going to be able to stop these? This is also a message to Epsilon and Infuse, saying, well, you know, look out for us. We're here. We're here to party. And so now on this midpoint, let's see. We've got Shade very, very weak. He's had to back off a little bit. Did fire an arrow to try and hit, and only Bani alive, but Bani's gone. Amazing work by Bani, taking down Kaidus and Hocz for those final 2 kills, and he's sitting Lone Lily on this midpoint, taunting with his medic there, showing a bit of love with the sticky bomb.
Yeah, good play there by LG, and I was a little bit surprised. I saw TCM, I saw them all formed up, and I was like, wow, it looks like they're in really great position, good attack, and then all of a sudden, LG just focused them and just completely thrashed the players that were there. And cleaned up that middle fight pretty easily. We got Mackey on sniper once again. Let me pull him up. He's working the flanks. Zebbosai goes down, and LG pretty good position. Kaidus coming through. Mackey has seen him, probably communicated it. Mackey goes down, and let me see where Kaidus is. He's coming through choke. Taken out though pretty quickly, and definitely desperate measures from TCM. And aren't really looking like they're paying off for him. There goes Hocz. Hymzi still up top as well, blocking the capture. But with 3 health, there it is. A matter of time before he goes down. and it is just Byte and Zebbosai up. Zebbosai in the lobby. There he goes. Byte now just healing Kaidus and Rebeli. Mackey on spy again.
Yeah, so we are going to have LG pushing in comfortable Uber advantage. They've got a good 40% on them, and this will take them above that win difference limit, so the match will effectively end if they can cap it out. There isn't really any hope for TCM to come back at this point, but they still wouldn't want to be beaten at that point.
Zebbosai barely saving that spy capture. A lot of time on that point, but Clockwork, Cyzer, and Clockwork on sniper actually, so nobody really being able to get in there and make a difference. Clockwork maybe just going to hide out. Does go for a snipe on the scout.
Nice. Kaidus goes down there. Hocz and Rebeli pushing in. TCM might actually get another round on the board here because LG, I think they probably realized that they are won and pushing forward a little bit. Just a quick shout out to all the people on Twitch TV watching this stream live. Well, on air there. And just having a look at TCM actually pushing through. Fighting against a heavy weapons guy has taken him down. And TCM, yeah, they might very well get around here. It's looking very favorable for them.
Yeah, definitely a huge shout out to our live spectators sitting in front of the booth here. What is up, yo? Maybe wanted to see TCM get more than just 2 rounds though. Byte with the Uber saw though on the point, and that takes it to a 5-2. Maybe TCM can get another one. Pledge. Yeah, it's kind of a tough position. I mean, you know, 2:30 left. You know, is not going to make it happen. But maybe they can, you know, maybe they can learn something in these last couple minutes here. We'll see what happens when they get pushed into the lower bracket and how things go for them, and who they get stacked up against in the bracket.
Well, so far, Soldier goes flying up in the air, just following him. That was Tyrone gets finished off well by the floor. Hocz now on the point, just Shade alive, falling back. They probably just wants to save the Uber and well, hold on, see if they can not lose another round. 1 minute 53 seconds remaining. Most of TCM are weak, but Byte is going to be on the scene soon. Just changed spawn there. It's now joining up with the rest of his team. Well, it's how would you say the performance from LG has gone so far then?
Yeah, definitely a strong performance here. I mean, looking at the scoreboard, you see Cyzer and Clock leading the way, 74-66, Vanny 58, and Tyrone and Mackey. I mean, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but on the bottom of the scoreboard, as to be expected. You know, that's just Mackey gets the crazy picks, he gets the big plays. Tyrone is just a battering ram, and he's been doing some really good jumps, been involved in some important plays, but you know, he's never going to be the top fragger for Leviathan Gaming. So the play of their scouts definitely shining through here. Mackey almost spawn camping here. Yeah, comes up from behind on the choke. A lot of damage to the team, but not enough to make a big difference. Here comes the Uber from Byte as well, switching it around, getting a couple more frags here. 50 seconds left on the clock. And they're just going to keep pushing. Did lose Hymzi and Zebbosai, though.
Yeah, I think that LG, they're very neat and tidy. They're very organized, actually, for an American team. Usually American teams, it's just gun-ho, deathmatch crazy and just out-frag everyone. Soldiers jumping stupidly aggressively, and it works like that. But while you're saying, yeah, okay, you've got Mackey and Tyrone who aren't getting the top frags or anything. They're playing a really smart game. Yeah. And against TCM, that's TCM's style. They play a very, very smart game and not necessarily shining in the deathmatch sort of side of things. So the fact that LG have beaten them a more TCM-oriented style of game is very encouraging for the rest of this tournament.
Yeah, and there goes the clock right when Leviathan Gaming were getting on top of the point for a possible 6th round. They're not going to need it, though. A 3-round victory, 5-2 in favor of Leviathan Gaming. They take 2 maps and push TCM into the lower bracket. So, Arx, what are your thoughts on that matchup?
I think TCM aren't going to be too happy about that. They will definitely go have a little meeting outside and say, look, guys, it's unacceptable. We shouldn't be losing this game. And, well, we'll see.
Right.
All right, Bit is hollering at us. Okay, so right? Yeah?
You can say it on the stream. Are you ready?
Yeah?
LG versus Epsilon Gaming.
Wow, LG versus Epsilon Gaming. Or?
Infused versus Mix-Up.
or Infused versus Mix-Up.
I know who I wanna
Oh my God.
I know who I want to see Infused mix-up.
Yeah,
LG,
yeah.
Ask them on the stream, who do they want? LG versus Epsilon or Mix-Up versus Infused?
Okay, well, streamers, stream chatters, stream viewers, please drop a line in the chat. Who would you rather want to see? We got LG versus Infused, you said? Or
LG versus
Epsilon. Okay, yeah, getting it all confused. LG versus Epsilon or Infused versus Mix-Up.
I already know what my pick is.
Yeah, Mix-Up seems to be winning, and that's what I would
You've
say.
got Dan versus Harblue.